Club Penguin's not a thing anymore. Rest in peace.
Really?
Yeah, Club Penguin
Club Penguin's gone.
It's gone. It was shut down.
Because everyone was on it just...
No, they swapped to another platform.
Yeah,
it's... Oh, they just stopped?
No, they swapped to a mobile platform, so the website's no longer a thing. It's now an app for smartphones.
Oh, because phones can handle that now.
Well, phones have been able to handle this for a while.
Well, yeah.
What do you mean they can handle Club Penguin now?
Never mind.
I mean, if I want, I can get RuneScape on my phone.
My fucking computer from like 10 years ago could play Club Penguin. That's weaker than what's in my pocket right now, so...
I mean, look, man, honestly, I could probably get fucking Elder Scrolls Oblivion on my phone.
Yeah.
I tried putting a Smite on my old phone. Didn't work.
I wonder why.
How the hell would that work?
It downloaded, but it wouldn't open.
I mean, you had a shitty-ass phone then.
I wonder if it worked for this one, but I don't want to put that much.
It doesn't work like that. No, it does not work like that.
You can't just do shit like that. Seriously. I got this phlegm in the back of my throat, and it felt like something was shoving a massive ethereal dick down there. I'd, like, choked and couldn't talk.
It's your tapeworm?
No, it's not my tapeworm. My tapeworm stays right down here. He just chills. We get along fine.
Your tapeworm's a he?
Well, actually, tapeworms are both. They're hermaphroditic.
But yours is
Do we
a he.
still have that? Did we purge that where you explain the temple and...
Oh, the Buddhist temple?
Yeah.
I don't know if we purged that. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I think it was like the second one.
I don't fucking know.
I don't know, but the temple's doing some pretty good business. Honestly.
I mean, if anyone out there knows what we're talking about, props to you.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button. Oh yeah, that's what we have to do to get likes and views. We have to tell people. We have to tell people. Yeah, we have to tell people to smash that like button.
Smash that motherfucking like button.
You watched that video with Steve-O though?
This video needs to get this podcast episode needs to get at least 500,000 likes.
Oh yeah, if we get 500,000.
Now we may get like 0 views.
But
on 500,000. We may get 0 views on our channel on average. But we're going to go big, because you either go big or go home. So 500,000 likes, this podcast episode, and we'll do something.
Wait, we can write angry letters
Spoiler,
to
we're not going to do anything. But
to Netflix until they get rid of Bob Ross on Netflix. Everyone loves Bob Ross on Netflix.
We will petition take it off.
Yeah. What if we actually do it and then we take responsibility for it and they hate us? Everybody's just like
Dude, we would be globally known as assholes.
But we would be globally known.
That's all that matters. It's just like Jeff. It's like, I like to be famous. I don't want to take the route my dad did. You know, infamous.
But dude, look. If we get Bob Ross off of Netflix, we will become globally famous. And we will be getting so much ad revenue from people watching our videos just so they can shit on us in the comments that we will be able to afford to buy the rights to the joys of painting and have it for free on our own website streaming 24/7.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Good work.
Yeah.
Now, are we going to actually do this?
I mean, I might. I got some free time now.
Well, no, because this podcast episode is going to hit 500,000 likes because everyone watching is going to smash that like button.
Do you remember that, I don't know if YouTube fixed it, but it's where you, like, subscribe and unsubscribe and it keeps taking your subscribers down?
I think they fixed that.
But I remember, like, there was, like...
I remember how PewDiePie was going to kill himself because of that.
You should just stop at that. Oh.
I mean, would we really be losing anything if PewDiePie did kill himself?
Us personally?
Yeah.
Or like YouTube itself, like YouTube.
I mean, either way.
Yes, personally, no, but
I think YouTube would have.
YouTube would have a large chunk of money.
They would if he like killed himself in May, it'd be like the Isle of May.
What?
I mean, it would just
the Isles of May.
I mean, say that, but like the PewDiePie, like they'll make this month for PewDiePie.
It'd be the. I don't know what the fuck you were trying to get at. The Isles of May.
I didn't mean to say that. But like every time May would come around, every suggestion would be PewDiePie, and to remember PewDiePie, just the logo
for losing his millions of dollars of ad revenue.
Yeah, it'd be just like the.
I don't even think he gets ad revenue anymore, honestly. With how stuff is censored now, there's no way he gets ad revenue.
Well, he still does because they cherry pick who they do.
Saying he was, he was, what was that fencing thing where everyone like went against him, like even USA News.
His H3H3 doesn't get revenue anymore. That's why he's moving off the platform. Like he's going to do live streams now.
Was that legit? He was getting off YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
He'll still upload videos, but he's going to be moving to Twitch primarily now.
Even the guy I
live
watched
streams.
Smite for, he doesn't make anything off of YouTube. Well, he's trying to, but he's going to.
Like I know PewDiePie live streams now. He live streams on YouTube. But
well, he's doing a lot of that because of his recent racist comments.
Yeah.
Because
that's what I was trying to say.
When you're trying to rip off Filthy Frank, and you didn't start off like that, and you have this enormous following of SJWs, you can't do that. When half of your subs are liberal and or social justice warriors,
his audience is just too big to be doing that stuff, and he didn't do it from the beginning. That's the main problem.
Just ironically,
whereas someone like Filthy Frank, his entire channel was built off of garbage like that, so it's okay.
Have you ever seen his super early stuff though?
No one's super early stuff.
His super early stuff.
Yeah, he's really.
How early are you talking about?
I'm talking about Disaster Music.
I don't know.
Name one YouTuber that has had anything good to start off with, like their first videos ever been good.
The Yogscast were pretty good.
Team Double Dragon.
Team Double Dragon was great.
I was around since the beginning for that, and that was fucking fantastic. From start to it hasn't ended yet, so
no.
From the start. But
at
that point
they kind of had it already figured out.
Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, they kind of.
And like the earliest stuff I remember from them was fucking Red versus Blue.
I found Red versus Blue to be cringy, even at a young age.
I never really watched it.
I watched a lot of it until they got Halo Reach, and I stopped watching.
They got that far with that series?
Oh no, they went to Halo 5.
What the hell?
Yeah.
How?
Well, basically they just started having their own CG. They started making their own CGI stuff. They basically just don't use the game. They only use it to make like the punchlines that aren't any good anymore. Now I think what they're going off of is $1 Million Butt and their podcast is what's keeping them going.
Yes, they kind of did all that they could do at this point.
Well, their whole he said one of their main goals for Rooster Teeth was to make that movie. And that movie was kind of shit.
Well, I mean, what do you expect?
You haven't seen Laser Team?
No, because I had no interest in it.
No.
It's not that great. It's not that great at all.
Well, I mean, when you're basically having a writer's circle jerk for 15 years, what do you expect is going to happen?
Well, and the people they hired were like the actors.
Yeah, I imagine it's not, and also I imagine the acting wasn't very good.
No, because all the actors were the people that worked for him.
Yeah.
They hired like 2 actors. That was it.
Yeah, so this entire project was just one big creative circle jerk.
From college.
Yes.
That's where they started, was when they went to the University of Texas.
See, have you ever heard of a masturbation
I mean,
piece?
just because they make a lot of videos doesn't mean that they would be good actors in a movie. Or be able to make a good movie.
No. But Achievement Hunter is, I think, one of the best things they put out, though. It's basically, like, Achievement Hunter is basically its own thing separate from Rooster Teeth now. It's kind of like how Disney is with, like, Pixar and stuff. It kind of started off and then it split off.
No. That's not kind of how it went at all. Pixar was the thing, and then Disney swallowed swallowed it, absorbed it into the soulless entity that is the Disney capitalist machine.
I thought it's something Disney tried.
No,
okay.
It was a dude. Pixar was started by a former Disney employee. He said, "Hey, maybe we should do stuff like this," and they laughed him out of the building and fired him. And then he went and started Pixar, which competed with Disney for a long time.
And then Disney just bought him.
And Disney bought him.
Disgusting.
It's like they've also absorbed LucasArts.
Doesn't Disney like own ABC and like half the local channels? I think
Disney does not own our local channel.
No, not our local. I remember like ABC and like they own like a lot of channels. Because I remember like Gabriel Iglesias Fluffy, the comedian. Okay, but he was getting a show on ABC. he was getting a show on ABC, and the thing is Disney owns that TV company. And the thing about Disney is they look at and monitor everything you do. You can't say stuff on Facebook that's anything against Disney or any bad stuff or any cussing or anything like that. They told one of his friends that's like part of his.
Oh yeah, they have all of ABC.
Part of his like entourage when he comes up on stage and all that. He says, yeah, he can never be on the show, just because he gets drunk and like puts stuff on Facebook all the time.
Mm.
Disney is a beast. You don't touch them. Like blacklisting, you don't get blacklisted by Disney.
Oh God, they own so much shit. They own Polaris.
Yeah.
The motor company?
No, it's the old TV company, Polaris. Oh man.
Like Disney owns a lot.
They own ESPN. There's ABC. They own A&E. Jesus Christ.
It's like with Disney, if you cannot taint their image or they will blacklist you.
They own 30% of Hulu.
Well,
that makes sense.
Disney movies fucking suck, so we're getting blacklisted. We will never be bought by Disney. The Barrel Burst
They
podcast.
own the History Channel.
That explains a lot now, especially that explains a lot.
They own The Blaze.
You know the right before the aliens, it was all about World War II, but it's a certain type.
They own Vice.
They own Vice?
Yeah.
Whoa, how the fuck do they own Vice?
They're in a partnership. They're in a partnership that owns a substantial share of Vice, yeah.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, because Vice actually has people being murdered on their YouTube channel.
And you think Disney hasn't murdered people? Think of all the Cubans they killed.
Well, I'm talking about, like, their image. Like, Disney's image. But Vice?
Yeah.
I fucking watched the motherfucker get in the fight in Ukraine with bullets flying past him. And then went to a Satanist church.
Right after that?
And then...
That was in the same... That was, like, down the road.
No, that's the same guy. And then there was another one he went, like, to, he, like, bailed out an African warlord. And then watched Voodoo, and it's all about smoking. There's like a whole show on Vice TV about smoking weed. There's another one.
I've only seen two things from Vice.
There's a guy who'll go and do drugs everywhere. Like he went like to Colombia and done like some weird ass drugs. Jeff was showing me. I can't remember what it was, but it's a drug that makes you forget who you are and makes you completely obedient to whoever.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I need to get some of that.
And it's like
dude, Disney owns GoPro.
Okay, that makes sense.
Does it?
Yeah, they do.
Do they own Shaun White?
Does it make sense?
Does Disney own Shaun White?
I don't know, but they sure own GoPro. What were you saying?
The two things you saw in Vice.
Oh man,
I've only seen two things. One was about Korea's high suicide rate, and the other was prostitution in Japan. That is supposedly not prostitution.
Culture-wise, or?
It's...
I think it's like escorts in America.
Yeah. Except these are very young girls.
Oh.
Like, they're like, they go to, like, high school.
But the thing about these Vice people who go there,
well,
they will actually pay for these girls.
Well, it's not...
Over there.
Well, yeah, over there, it's I guess.
It's, like, semi-legal.
But to other...
But like to us, and those people go over there and actually fucking buy them.
Yeah, to people who aren't in third world countries like Japan, it's a little questionable.
Oh man, that's kind of wild. But could be worse. You could be in North Korea where they have sex slavery. And it's like you can be a high-ranking government official and just kind of walk around the streets and be like, "I want that one."
Man, who doesn't want to do that?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Just be able to walk around and just like, I want that.
Yeah, you don't have to walk around. I wish I could fuck her. Yep, come on.
Hey, you're coming. You don't have a choice. We're commies.
You're doing it twice. Coming twice. With me and then in the bed. Just kidding.
What?
That was a bad joke.
Just coming twice with you and the bed?
Yeah, like coming with me to my house and then... Let's just go on.
Let's just cut that out. Let's just cut that out. Just cut that out.
Where was the joke? That flew right over my head.
I think he's just retarded.
The coming part? Like, they're going to come?
Coming?
Orgasm?
Coming.
Yeah?
Yeah, it wasn't that funny then.
What?
I mean, this podcast is coming right in your ears.
It is.
And we flash up your cringy ass pictures. It'll be coming all over your face.
Just find all the cringy pictures ever put up. It's like,
oh man, I don't think we'd have enough time to show all the cringy pictures you've ever.
I'm saying
used.
it's like whenever it's like, yeah.
It's like what? Can you say it one more time?
I was trying to think
like
of what it'll be like, but I can't think of the name. It's where you put something in a picture so fast, it makes you think it. What is it called?
Subliminal message.
Yeah, like that fast. Like it has to be that fast. I couldn't think of the name of what it was called.
I thought you were talking about one of those little those little flip books where you flip the pages fast.
Like a little animation book.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man! I used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
I could never
was a
master
child.
that. I tried it. I could never flip it.
You
right.
could never just go.
No, I always had the.
You were trying from the bottom, weren't you? You
What?
were coming from the bottom to the top instead of just letting it like fall, weren't you?
No, I just couldn't get the paper. Like the paper would grab my hand. Like it would
Oh, you're just
halfway.
retarded.
Yeah, I just couldn't do
Okay.
it. Like when you shuffle cards, where like you put them like two halves together and let them fold into each other. I can't fucking do that.
I can't do that either.
You ever try? You probably could do it after your third try, Louis. To be honest.
I think I used to be able to do it, but I can't anymore.
See.
I definitely can't anymore.
I remember when
It takes a little bit of practice, I think.
when in high school we used to play basketball. You went home and like practice a couple times, and then you're like fucking great at 21 tips.
Yeah. Well, I played basketball as a kid, though, so it just takes a while to warm up.
Oh,
Luke,
what?
you think you know people?
So you're gonna be an Orkin man?
No, I'm not going to be an Orkin man. I'm going to college.
Saying during college.
No, I'm not going to be an Orkin man during college. I'm going to be in Athens. There's some nasty ass houses up in Athens.
Have you been to East Dublin? They can't match East Dublin houses.
Bullshit.
Boy.
White trash has nothing on frat boys who've just left a house to rot. Because it's not their house.
God.
Neither is for white trash. They just pay the first month's rent and leave.
You're talking like you know from experience.
No, not from seeing it.
Seen
I live in
done.
the same house my whole life. I don't know from experience of paying a month's rent and then leaving.
Then how'd you see other people do it? 'Cause no
Ambulance
one lives
service.
around you. Oh, so you as an ambulance guy went over and stayed at white trash houses for a month. Is that what you're saying?
No, I just saw the condition. And then someone told me why it's in that condition.
I don't think that's why. I think it's correlation, not causation. Jesus Christ, we've been rambling on for a while.
We started off strong and now we're just... It's
I
like
don't
reverse of what we used to do. We just ramble and then we get on topic. This time we started.
I don't know, man. We've had some pretty good.
Well, we didn't have a topic to start off with.
Yeah.
We just kind of let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow.
Oh, you are going with that song. I thought you was going to like some song I couldn't think of at the moment.
No.
And you went with it.
No, I'm just gonna sit here and be autistic.
Oh.
Speaking
Don't
of
do that.
autism, have you seen a fidget spinner?
Is that little thing with
Yeah.
the 3 circles
Yeah.
and you spin? Dude, man, Melvin brought one home yesterday.
My little
And I
brother
was
made me
like-
buy one.
He was like, dude, check out this 6 spinner, dude. He was saying it sarcastically.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is that thing? Like,
It's-
what the hell is
it's-
this?
I mean,
I held it and I was like, so what do you do with this? Is this a component to something? Does it attach to something?
You're like an old person. You're like an old dad. What the fuck is this?
No, man, you just spin it. Yeah, okay, get the fuck out of here. Like, get the hell out of here, man. What happened to the paper spinners that you'd make by hand and like?
Those are
and then you
awesome.
put
design.
staples in, and then you'd like have
Yeah.
fucking Beyblade
You know,
battles.
everyone tried to master.
Or you put staples in them and you hit people on the back with the staples.
No, you didn't do that with the spinners. You did that with the Hornets. The little piece
Oh,
of paper
yeah.
you folded up and shot with the rubber band.
Well,
I
I
remember-
guess you were never in my elementary class.
I remember people would make
did
the
both.
staplers. They would like make it crimp on one side and the other one, so it would grab the other spinner to stop it.
Yeah, people were getting legit with fucking
And
spinners.
the best
Yeah.
design that no one could get down was the spiral.
Shit, you remember the high tops? Those ones that were like a whole sheet of paper width tall, and you just spin it, and they stay spinning for a few minutes, and it just looked like a fucking carrot spinning around.
Okay, what was alright when you made the spinners? How did you make yours spin longer?
Let's see. What did I do? See, I'd actually get some super glue and put it around the tip,
Yeah,
so it'd have like that nice
that's what you did back then?
aerodynamic shit going on.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that worked or not, but I was like 8, so.
Did you do anything to
I don't think I ever did anything.
You never made
In
one?
the-
I think maybe I tried, but like I was too retarded to figure
I mean,
anything
I
out.
like to make mine almost flat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then I would put staples around the edges so I could have more
Oh, you
weight to push
counterweight?
with.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so the centripetal force would like do shit. It's like I was getting that down, but then I was also like putting fucking super glue on the bottom of it.
Yeah. But what I would do is I wouldn't use a regular pencil. I had to get a like a lead mechanical pencil. It has that weird point. It like curves in.
Yeah.
It has that straight point. What I would do, I'd put it in the middle of the spinner and just turn it a couple times so it would have a nice point.
Yeah.
So it'd
Yeah,
stay.
I
It'd be
think-
kind of like a Beyblade. The
Yeah,
more you
we-
made it
Yeah,
like
I think
a Beyblade.
I always tried to modify the tip in some way, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it worked or not.
But now you had to do it just the right pressure to get that point and not pop a hole in it. If you pop a hole in it, it's fucked.
Man, we need to find some pictures of these for our younger audience members who have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if
You know one
kids
thing-
still make those.
I can,
No, they don't.
No, they just play with their phones and get the fidget shit. They have to go make. They have to have someone else
Yeah.
make their shit.
Yeah, dude, we were sitting there, we made spinners.
But
I mean,
boy,
like those spinners, I mass produced those for
But-
people. It
yeah,
was
that's what I'm
insane.
saying.
Yeah, I remember, I actually got some from you.
see, the thing is like there were people who just made them like really quick, like you.
Yeah.
And there's people who are masters at making them. And the thing is, you had to know who to buy it from.
Yeah. Yeah,
Shit.
I did that.
I also
did that.
remember, like, it was the 3rd or 4th grade. There were all these little bean pods that would grow all over the ground.
Dude, I fucking remember that. I saw one yesterday. It's like, dude, that used to be currency for us.
Yeah. Did y'all
I
ever do
not,
that?
I do not remember that at all.
Yeah, dude.
I don't
there
think that was a thing.
I
There
think
was,
this one
like-
was in the same classes.
There were like 4 or 5 classes that
Yeah.
used those little wild bean pods as currency.
Yeah, I'm not.
What the
It wouldn't be like for buying. Well, sometimes it'd be for buying real shit, but like
Yeah,
for
we
like
would
for-
we would buy spinners from each other.
Yeah,
with
it'd be
those
like
motherfuckers.
that. Like one time I had like this wooden closure box. It's kind of like just imagine a ring, a ring box just made of wood but way bigger. Put it in my fucking pocket and it stabbed me all day. But boy, did I have a lot of money on me.
Okay.
Dude, man, we would buy.
That was legit as fuck, and the teachers couldn't get on to us. Like, we would actually do it with real money. They got on to us, so we did that. I
Dude,
mean,
we would buy real estate on the playground, and then we would hire people
oh.
to keep other people out of our real estate.
you know what land I own was that little bit of fence and grass by itself?
You mean that bit where everyone would go
Play
over there
soccer.
and play soccer and tag and shit?
Yeah, that's what I owned.
You had that good shit.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I had
That was,
over there.
that was a lot of money to do that.
Dude,
That's
I
prime
had
real
over there
estate.
by the jungle gym,
Yeah.
and I paid Scott Steverson to Naruto run at people to keep them away from it.
I didn't pay a bodyguard, so I was
What
my own
the hell?
bodyguard.
Yeah, man. We did some wild shit back in the day, and now kids are just sitting around on their phones or listening to
you remember-
podcasts.
Do you remember tetherball? Like, either you were good or you didn't stay there.
Yeah, I remember that.
Dude,
Like, if you were like shit at tetherball, everyone like kicked you out. If you were not good at anything, at one
Yeah.
thing, you were kicked out. So if you had to be good at everything to just
Yeah.
fit everywhere. Kickball was fun at first, but then it became way too competitive.
yeah, and you had Tajay and Kaysen, who both of whom in the 4th grade were like 6 feet tall and had beards.
Hmm.
They could.
It was the same thing with basketball. Basketball was fun at first, but then the teams got so tilted. Like, you'd have one team of people who are insane at basketball, and then the other team who just sucked
Fucking
ass.
nerds.
Yeah.
Who just sucked ass.
Although in the 5th grade,
And I always ended on that team that sucked ass.
See,
however, on the 5th grade, do you remember when basketball self-segregated and the teams always ended up blacks versus whites?
Yeah.
And then
That's how it was in elementary school, too, pretty
did they
much.
shut it down?
that was in the
after
5th
that?
grade. No. Then the Mexicans had no idea where to go. So we had like 2 Mexican people, and they had no idea which team to play for.
I could never be on the basketball part because I still suck at basketball.
Yeah, me too.
Tetherball could, and the soccer I was okay at.
Now, do y'all remember on the playground in elementary school when all those girls would get together and do one of those weird girl things that they did on the playground? I think the exact one was the one with little Sally Walker.
What the... I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
Yeah, they stand in a circle, they
No.
skip around, and they do it rhythmically.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like satanic chanting.
but no. And the thing with the real estate, I remember, is all the girls got together and like would buy out parts that the guys wanted. I remember one time I got shoved. Like I had. I'm not fucking with you. I had like some of the jungle gym. But I think even you got kicked out of there one time, and I had to go to that. You know where that little
You were bullied off your real estate.
No, I wasn't bullied off. I was bought out. They all came together and bought out.
It was a fucking hostile takeover.
Yeah, and like you know that little storm drain over there at the end.
Yeah.
At the end? I ended up owning that, and like all the guys
Wow.
came together to own that. We got the shit, and they got the good stuff.
And then if I
Wow.
recall after that,
And no one came.
for like the week after that, we went around and we picked up every single one of those little bean pods. Like we scoured.
the teachers. I just wanted to go in the head. What the fuck are they doing? We had a currency system.
We had an entire economy.
I know. Because we could.
And remember, you could always go to Jaquan to buy weird stuff that was like semi-legal.
If you needed pencils, Zachary Turner was the person that always had them.
You would go to Zach Turner with 3 of the little dried out black ones, and you'd get a mechanical pencil.
He was so pissed off if you didn't have money. He's, I don't just give them out. I was like, you stole all. That's like half my pencils right there, anyways. Because he just stole them.
Shit was wild back in elementary school, man.
Boy, was it. Do you remember the popularity list that people lived and died off of?
Shit, yeah, there was a popularity list.
It's at the bottom. It's like near the bottom.
Yeah, we all were.
Was there? Are you talking about like an actual list?
Yeah, there was an
Yeah.
actual running list
Holy.
that had 75%
Like the
of
shit you
people
see
in
on
the
TV.
grade.
I don't think I ever saw that.
You were up there. You were up there
Yeah,
just because.
I bet I was.
You're the only Asian.
No, it was because you could run fast. You could keep with Jeremy.
Yeah.
It was you and Jeremy and
Spence.
Anton. No,
Spence moved pretty fast back in
yeah,
the day.
no, but it was.
As long as like back then, as long as you could do something
Better than other people.
better, like somewhat better than other people, you could get pretty high up on the
Yeah.
social ladder for just nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing, honestly.
Oh, man. I just still can't get over that.
Yeah,
the
I
fact we
remember-
started
I
this
remember-
vast market economy.
Remember in
That sounds
primary-
ridiculous. I can't. Like that didn't happen with me at all.
Yeah.
Like, dude, there was also the one time. Remember how we used to get together and throw rocks at each other?
We had a war on that.
Yeah.
No,
I was running for like 2 months
No,
before the
the thing
teachers were
was-
finally like, okay, they've hit each other with rocks enough.
Alright, and there was also another time, I remember in primary school and a little bit in 3rd grade, where I would get a group of us and we'd like go run around and train and get ready to fight the other team.
And there was no other team.
Because we just split up.
Yeah.
We just made like a small little society.
We did, but what kills me though is, remember, we were over there, we were doing
It was
that.
the halls. You was in the other hall
Yeah,
all the time.
I was on. Well,
You were on Gold Hall, and we were on Purple. Yeah. Purple was.
I was always on the opposite hall of you two, I think.
Yeah. So only like in that popularity list, only like the popular people from that hall were on that list. So you made that.
Yeah.
'Cause I remember I asked Daniela, and like I was like shit on for like ever until like middle school. I was shit on for asking someone out because I wasn't in the high enough status to ask her.
Yeah, we had
Wow.
full on like Hindu castes.
Yeah.
You weren't high enough. You were too low. You're a commoner.
No, he
Yeah.
was an untouchable.
Oh my!
No. I was above untouchable.
Oh, yeah,
we weren't
we-
Caitlin Lucas.
Yeah, we weren't Caitlin Lucas.
We had untouchables.
Yeah, I remember them.
God.
Yeah, I remember the stuff they used to say about Caitlin. Like, she
Kids-
would go and drink out of the toilet.
Kids are so fucked up.
Yeah, kids really are fucked up. Yeah, including me. Like,
Dude, I remember even till middle
Yeah, I
school.
remember. You were
I
like
remember,
this huge ass fucking bully.
I was all
I remember
over.
the couple days I was quote unquote dating Caitlin. Like I was shit onto that till like middle school.
And you weren't even dating Caitlin.
Yeah, it's just I actually just sat there and talked to her. That was it.
Yeah,
You said like 4 words to her.
yeah. You
No,
couldn't,
I talked to her for 3 days.
you couldn't talk to those people normally, just because you get shit on for it.
Yeah,
So-
even today, you still get shit on for talking to Caitlin.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
She sees me in Walmart or like Taco Bell when I was in Dublin and just immediately starts talking to me.
What the hell?
Hey. So you think you're doing good for yourself? Like just walked out the ambulance. Like, yeah. She's like scrambling for money for Taco Bell.
oh shit.
Like that, we fucked her over. I think we fucked her
No,
over.
no, we didn't fuck her over. I know her family.
Yeah.
They fucked her over. But, yeah, man. Elementary school for us was some wild shit because we had like this crazy caste system mixed with hardcore anarcho-capitalist economy.
And the thing is, if you like came in new, you had the chance of going to the top.
You had 2
yeah,
days.
Yeah.
You had 2 days, and you were either at the top or the bottom.
The only one who was always questionable where he would fall was Bailey until middle school.
Until middle school, when he went straight to the bottom.
Yeah.
Because, like, the bleach blonde, no one saw a guy in our school like that. Like, no one done, like, the bleach blonde that he did. He was new, like, whoa, and lied about living in California and shit.
Yeah, I'm from California.
Okay, dude.